Hi everybody, it's Rob. Um, so I'm pretty excited cause I'm moving in a week. So I have to pack my whole life up in about 8 or 9 days, and I don't really know how that's gonna happen, but that's gonna be me. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm not moving too far away, but so I'll be still in the area of my hometown. Um, but it's more like for me, it's more a mental, emotional, symbolic moving on from from this recent stage in my life. So I'm a little anxious, but I'm mostly really looking forward to something different that I feel like I really need right now. Um, so there's that. Um, let's see what else is going on. That's pretty much what's gonna be consuming my life for a while. Packing, moving, adjusting, and my laptop is still broken. Still trying to fix it, and I don't really think that's gonna happen. So when I move, this computer that I'm using right now is not moving with me. So we'll see if I'll be around. Um, yeah, that's pretty much my news. I got a new hat. I got a cool new turtleneck. It has a ruffle and some hearts on it. It's kind of weird, but I think I like it. And let's see. Mostly, I'm not really tired. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was out dancing and drinking, and I didn't wake up until 11 a.m. today, and then I took a 3-hour nap right before I left. So I'm wide awake, but nobody else is, and I'm in my house, and everybody's asleep. So I figured I would talk to you guys. How's it going? Okay, cool. I hate when they do that on Dora and shows like that. When they're like, "So, can you say backpack?" And then the characters just stare oddly out and blink like that and wait for the person to respond. It's really annoying to me. Mostly because little kids don't understand that it's an interactive show. So the little kids just kind of don't respond. And then I don't think I've mentioned this before, but I take care of little kids. I was a daycare teacher, and I also babysit and nanny, and I get a lot of kids that they don't respond to me because I don't think they're used to someone interacting with them. I think they just think that when people talk to them, they're talking at them. They don't really they don't really get it. So, shows like Dora, I don't really like. Um, yeah, something I kind of wanted to talk about is I've been in childcare since for 8 or 9 years, and not since I came out to people did I, I noticed the way that people perceive me and interact with me when I'm out with a small child or um, like while I was still working at the daycare, the way the directors were treating me, like my masculinity somehow cancels out the experience that I have had in the past, what, like 9 years of taking care of children. I know what I'm doing, and people treat me like I don't, which is really annoying. Um, or like when I'm out, I take care of this one kid, um, and I've watched her from maybe when she was about 6 months to now she's about to be a year old, and a lot of times I interact with, or it's usually women will come up to us and they'll talk to her, or they'll talk at her, but they don't talk to me, and they kind of they kind of uh, okay, this is what happened one day. We were at this little play place, and the baby, she was crawling, and she crawled over to a woman that I don't know, and she kind of used her leg to pull up, so the woman was kind of holding on to her, but then she wouldn't let her go. And I'm kind of sitting there like, okay, can I have my kid back? But the woman was really talking to her like, I think she was like afraid. Not afraid, but she just, I think it wasn't in her instinct to feel like she should give the baby back. Or I don't know. I mean, she is a stranger. I was not a stranger to the child. However, that's how she was treating me. Like I did, like the child belonged more to her than to me. Um, and this is not an isolated um, incident, because this has happened a bunch of different times with a bunch of different people, and it's always women, and I don't know, I feel bad generalizing it like that, but that's just that's just what happens. Like, um, and the other thing that women will do, and I don't know if it's an interaction of my race and my perceived gender and my perceived age, because sometimes I think a lot of people that see me when I'm with a baby, especially because she's so young and I look so young, I think people really think that I'm like a teenage father, and they they don't like, again, like she's a really cute baby, so they'll interact with her and like coo over her, but they um, completely ignore me. And not that I'm, you know, I'm desperate to be acknowledged by strangers, but if you're, it's always really creepy when you're with a child and someone comes up and starts trying to like touch the child and interact with the child without speaking to the grown up that's with them. That's not okay. Um, yeah, not okay at all. And it's weird because I don't want to startle the baby by like, you know, trying to make it better. Because I mean, I think it would just scare her if I was like, "Get off my baby!" But I don't know if there's anyone else who who is a an early in early childhood, or is babysits or nannies, or anyone who's been out with a child. If anyone has any comments on that, any perceptions or any experiences, I'd like to hear about it, because I I don't think it's just me. I think that's just the way that the world thinks of people who look like me and have small children with them. Like I don't know. I get the same thing in toy stores and in like when I'm shopping for baby clothes. The people who are in the store, you know, they do their polite greeting, but then they kind of try to guide me through my selection. Like, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. And I don't know, it makes me feel um, really bad for men and fathers who are just, especially, you know, maybe it's because, maybe it's also because I look like I'm a new father as opposed to um, a man who has like 20 children, so clearly must be experienced. I don't know. Yeah, so let's, this video is getting long enough. Peace. Well, peace.